Imagine this, a world without pencils. What would the world be like? How would ideas be recorded? How would great works be written? What about artists, musicians, architects, mathematicians, scholars, teachers, and students? What would they have used? It's hard to imagine life without the pencil. The pencil. It's the tool for imagination. I am Tim, and I have an interesting story to tell. And it's my story. The name pencil comes from the Latin word pencilus, meaning little tail. What did the first pencil look like? My ancestor was probably the stylus, which was a thin metal stick made from lead. This was used by the ancient Egyptians and Romans, writing by scratching on the surface of the papyrus, an early form of paper. You see, since ancient times, my ancestors allowed the recording of great ideas even if they look very different from the pencil we know today. Today's pencil is easier to use. My standard length is 7.5 inches. You must have noticed that pencils are numbered, right? These numbers tell you how soft or hard, or how dark or light the graphite lead is. This is called grading, which depends on the formulation of the graphite lead that you see at the tip. The most popular numbers are 1, 2, and 3. The lower the number, the darker the writing, because the graphite lead is softer, making a stronger impression on the paper. That's why the T pencil number 2 is the prescribed lead number in a machine-readable exam. In the Philippines, I am the most trusted pencil brand, the T pencil. You will be impressed with the way T pencils are made, right here in the Philippines. Let me show you how. The journey to making a T pencil begins with the grooving of the wooden slats and the laying of the graphite. Graphite is a mixture of graphite powder and clay. It's non-toxic, so it's very safe. The next step is to lay the graphite into the wood. This process is called gluing, clamping, and drying. The cedar wood used in the T pencil is harvested from managed forests, helping protect the natural forest. The process of drying the sandwich wood and graphite lead can take up to 8 hours. Once dry, the T pencil is shaped into different forms. The famous hex-around shape, triangular, jumbo, for kids, and round. Painting and stamping are next. Several coats of non-toxic paints are applied on each and every T pencil. T pencil is the only brand of pencils with a stamp of approval by the Food and Drug Administration of the Philippines on safety compliance. What follows is the stamping of the brands that identify it as uniquely T pencil, as well as telling the user what pencil number it is. Of course, a pencil will not be a pencil without the eraser. The all-important eraser allows you to change or correct what you wrote. This next step attaches the ferrule, a small metal ring, to the pencil. The eraser, made from specially formulated natural rubber, is attached to the other end of the pencil. Finally, these well-made T pencils are packaged, ready to be shipped off so that even more ideas, works of art, designs, music, computations, and inspiring words can be written by people like you. Oh, and yes, so that you can do your homework too. The pencil. The world just won't be the same without it. In fact, I can't imagine a world without the pencil. Can you? From past to present and well into the future, it's really a pencil-made world. Now with the T pencil, you can imagine more. T pencil. The thinker's pencil.